everybody, welcome back to the World of Fandom Fights. I'm your host, the King Caleb Coho, and we are back for a round 2 Fandom Fights Fall Frenzy Teams Tournament match. Fucking right, nailed it. All right, who I got with me today, the beautiful Tim the Hopper Kala. How you doing, buddy?
I'm just feeling beautiful. I would normally compliment your beautifulness, but you've covered it up with a very ugly hat. So,
would you like me to show the hair change now, or should
the rose gold? I
gold?
think we're gonna see it in other matches. This is a timeline disaster. No, I'm very excited to be here.
At least our timeline is not as messy as the X-Men. It's fine.
That is accurate.
But hey, we got a really great match. Two teams that were 1 percentage point away from being separated from 4 and 5 seedings when we went into seeding this tournament. Both won their round 1 matchups. License to Chill, Cody Newberry, Mark Menchaca, the 5 seeds taken out. F.U. Lucas and America's Asses playing a fair to say, a unique match with Nazario Montenegro in the last round, where they pulled it out at the very, very end. So seeing these two teams play is going to be a lot of fun. What do you think?
Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. Both teams, like you said, had great matches. They both matches went to the final question. So these are two teams that, they've fought their way to get here. I think it's really going to come down to, we're now in round 2 of the tournament. How is that going to affect the players, and will everybody be able to hang? We'll find out. I'm excited because I think all 4 players here are super entertaining to watch and also have a big knowledge. So it's gonna be interesting.
Absolutely, but I think that's enough for us. We'll go ahead and hear what these two teams have to say right now in promos.
Okay. Yeah. So we're playing America's Asses. We could have just been playing Nazario. I'm just going to be honest. This team almost lost to one person single-handedly. So, Mark, here's the strategy. Mike, I think, scored 1 point in their match. I'm going to score 3 points, and you're going to carry it the rest of the way, and maybe we'll carry the win. Listen, I really don't have anything bad to say about any of the players playing tonight. Me and Jacoby started in this community, Bill. He started in this community a little rough with me. I think we've turned a page. I still don't like Club Dread that much, but I like Ethan. He's a nice guy. I'm just hoping that their codes in round 3 don't piss me off too much by this food compilation that they made last time. Mark, how are you feeling? And Maggie, shit talk Brian for me.
I'm feeling pretty good. Same as last time. I'm excited. I'm always excited to play top tier town in this league. And needless to say, last time I faced Brian, he brought out the best of me, and hopefully it happens again.
That's fair. The worst thing about Brian, obviously, is that he's a Bears fan, which means he's always going to lose. That's not going to change tonight, so let's just watch it happen.
Cody Newberry is a liar. He loved my food codes, but I can tell you there's no food tonight in the code.
What?
I know. It's our – oh, shit. Well, hopefully you'll be able to just figure out what we're saying then. Listen. Cody and Mark are both really great players. I think they were in the intro for us. They were saying that you guys barely eked it out in the percentage wise for the seeding, and I think that's probably how we're going to win today. It's going to be really close, but we're going to eke it out. We're going to get it. You guys play great. You're a great team. It's going to be a fun match because everyone here is an entertaining character, to say the least. They said it's a timeline disaster, so this is a October shirt. I don't know when this match is happening or existing, but. We're here for it.
As of today, the Bears, who she's trashing, are undefeated. Just saying. But by the time this airs, they will have gone on a 12-game losing streak, I guarantee. So.
Yeah. So how you guys feeling about tonight?
Good. I ate. Well, actually, my stomach kind of hurts. I ate a ton of Sour Patch Kids before this to get me really amped up, and I'm saying right now that probably wasn't the best choice for dinner. But other than that, really good, really great, really excited. Brian, how you doing?
I'm looking forward to this. I mean, you get to play Mark and Cody, where with Mark, I get to either avenge my loss, or if I lose, then he becomes even more of my nemesis. And Cody is kind of already everyone's nemesis. But really, I mean, we're just going to keep doing what we did to get this far, which is 10% luck, maybe 20% skill, 15% concentrated power will, maybe 5% pleasure, 50% pain. But you know what? 100% reason to remember the name. America's Asses.
Oh, yeah, dude. Let's get it. Let's do it.
Well, I could definitely say, Tim, Those were some fire bar promos. This is gonna be a good one. I think Ethan hit it on the head, and Brian and everyone. That he's Cody's kind of already everyone's nemesis. I think that was the most correct statement said in those promos. But they pointed out Nazario almost single-handedly beat this team. So we'll see how these two teams face off. Thoughts on those fire promos?
No, I absolutely agree with you. Always good promos with these teams. I'm just excited to get into the match.
Absolutely. Well, then we'll go ahead and get our teams in here as we explain how round number one works. Round number one is going to work like this. You are each going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of fandom fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats of the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. You are playing individually for your team, so there's no conferring in this round. So, any questions as we get into round number one?
Can Brian? I never picked that song to pop out of Brian's head. And can you please bring Ethan back because I think we have a better shot.
All right,
to me, I'll take it. Yes.
All right, so we'll go ahead. We'll get into your first question, round number one, which is in the category of Star Trek.
Every first question.
In Star Trek Into Darkness, a man activates a bomb that destroys much of London. How does he activate the bomb?
We have a background appearance of one Caleb Boatman.
Caleb Boatman has entered the arena. Will he fight? No, he's not a playable character. Maybe if we add Injustice DLC to Fanzone.
5, 4, 3, 2. Holy shit! 1. Pens down.
Zingers. All right, we'll start with Mark.
He drinks water? I don't remember.
We'll go to Jacoby.
Doesn't he like he drops something in a glass? Maybe.
Brian.
Yeah, he drops it in a glass of liquid. Maybe water, I wasn't sure.
Cody.
The ring, he puts his ring into a cup and it blows up.
I think we can accept everyone. Mark. Cody's the most correct of all.
Cody is the most.
But what does he drop? Brian doesn't put anything. He drops.
A ring. It is a ring. You are correct.
You are correct. The answer we have in the doc is he drops it in water.
Okay.
I'm actually.
The ring is the bomb. You want to know how he activated it?
Cody and Brian are 100% correct. Nick, do you give it to Jacoby as well?
Nick is shaking his head. So we are going to.
Oh, he wants to be brought.
Wants to be brought in.
5 hours later.
Okay, so there is no challenge on the board. There's no, except for the fact that Cody just wrote it. There's no challenge on the board. What we've decided is what we said before. Cody and Brian, they are going to be getting the point. And we're going to move on to question number 2. Okay, question 2 is in the category of fandom quotes. What Worlds of DC character says the line, "Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman"?
You a fan of the Worlds of DC?
I like a couple. I am a fan of a couple of the films. I don't want to say specific.
It's fair.
I don't want any specific in case it sways, but yeah.
I think they're fine. Some of them are awful.
4. That's accurate. 2. 1 pens down, including the one this is from. Okay, where are we going?
We're gonna go to Brian first.
Lex Luthor?
We are gonna go to Cody.
Perry White?
We are gonna go to Jacoby.
Perry White.
And we are gonna go to Mark.
Perry White.
All right, 3, 2, chill. Let's get to the third question in the category of Jurassic Park. In Jurassic World, where does Owen hide after he first escapes the Indominus Rex pen?
You're looking for a general answer.
Oh, now you are.
Yes, now we are. I'm specifying that now for the sake of not having another issue.
What a day, Tim.
It's been a long one. The Packers are playing like ass. I just...
The Vikings lost by a point. Other things happened today that we won't get into. It's just
4,
Bears one.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Although the Packers are winning now. But anyway.
We will start with Cody.
Under the car?
We will go to Jacoby.
I have under a car, so I hope.
We'll go to Mark.
I just want to point out first that Bears only won because the Falcons can't hold double-digit leads under a car.
And Brian.
I thought it was under a truck.
I would
It's
think
a
all
vehicle,
four.
I know, but
I would give it to all.
I think all
of them.
four of those are cool.
Yes.
okay. You just say general. So.
In general, and I bounce between truck and car for a good 3 seconds.
Yeah, we can give it to all of them.
Under an automobile. All right, 5-4 chills to get to the fourth question.
Yes, next question is in Disney live action. Who directed Mary Poppins Returns and Into the Woods? I saw a few blank stares on the first movie I mentioned, and then the second movie was mentioned, and everyone went to the board.
I think that's weird because I don't think either of these were extremely well regarded.
I like the first one I mentioned more than the second one.
I agree, but still, I don't think either one were like.
3. No, definitely not 2. My mom loved Into the Woods, though. Pens down. Where are we going?
We are going to go to Jacoby first.
Is it Rob Marshall?
We are going to go to Cody.
I'm going to guess with that, Rob Marshall.
We are going to go to Brian.
Rob Marshall.
And we'll go to Mark.
It's like Gary Marshall.
Rob Marshall is correct. So we are all tied up at 6 apiece going into the fifth question in the category of DreamWorks animation.
And Cody's perfect.
What kind of animal? Sorry, what kind of animal is Lord Shen in Kung Fu Panda 2?
If you could be an animal, which one would it be? Actually, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
I was going to say a single-celled organism.
Oh. But
do you want specific on this? I'm just heading this off early.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
I'm getting PTSD already. We're going to go to Mark.
Is it a tortoise?
We're going to go to Jacoby.
Peacock?
We'll go to Cody.
Peacock?
And Brian.
Okay, good. Nobody just said bird. Peacock.
Peacock is correct. So Asses will take a 1-point lead, 8-7, as we get to the sixth question. In what category, Tim?
It is in the category of the MCU. In Black Panther, what do T'Challa and Killmonger both have to take to enter the ancestral plane? This was... I have a great story to tell you about this question during the next question.
Okay.
That's
I will say I got to go back to the theater to watch this again yesterday. Magical experience. It was fun.
Yeah, it's a good feature movie. 5.
It's a great theater movie.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
I will start with Brian.
That purple fruit thingy?
Unfortunately incorrect. We'll go to Mark.
I just said a flower.
We'll go to Jacoby.
A heart-shaped herb.
And Cody.
Oh, well, I put the Black Panther drink.
The heart-shaped herb is correct. So
Nice.
It is 9-7. America's Asses. I believe there are no perfect rounds now.
Redemption.
Correct.
Should I miss
As we get
that?
to the seventh question in the category of scores and soundtracks. When Deadpool says to cue the music in Deadpool, what song plays?
So I tested this round 1 on one Macaw, and she goes, for the Black Panther question, she was like, I don't know what it's fucking called. It's like a heart-shaped herb or something. And I went, I'm Maggie. And
The cutout made that so much better.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
We'll start with Mark.
It's a Careless Whisper.
We're going to go to Jacoby.
I said ass like that.
We're going to go to Cody.
I put Shoop.
And Brian.
I know it's what I'm seeing, but I also put shoop.
All of you are incorrect looking for X Gone Give It To You.
X gonna give it to you.
That's right. DMX.
Shoop,
Love
however, in that movie. All of you named a song in that movie. So, hit him with the eighth question, Tim.
Yeah, next question is in YA Dystopia. I need to get out of this private chat because Boatman is running wild. Okay, YA Dystopia.
Is Boatman okay?
Ban him from the room.
The question is, what is the last YA Dystopia film to feature characters called cranks?
I feel a little bad about the Injustice DLC joke, but it was right there, and I was like, the wheels started turning, I didn't know how to get it off the course. Instead of throwing this entire thing off the rails, I just drove it into Nico.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was very funny. 5,
Nico,
4,
you're okay.
3,
I'm sorry.
2, 1. Pens down.
We will start with Cody.
Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials.
Brian.
Maze Runner, the Death Cure.
We'll go to Mark.
Maze Runner, the Death Cure.
And Jacoby.
This will be interesting because I put the Death Cure.
I don't think we can accept just the Death Cure, only because we did not ask for a specific franchise.
In a previous match in Jurassic Park category, you accepted just Fallen Kingdom.
That is because so
which could have been Jurassic Park or Jurassic World.
I am
Cody
willing
was there.
to hang on. I am willing to answer that question, but I also need to know, like, am I allowed to answer this question without a challenge being thrown?
I would say you need to challenge, because at this point, I'm with you. I think it is 10-8 S's coming out of this question.
Can you bring in Ethan?
Yes, sir. Mr. Big Easy.
Ethan, there is precedence within fandom. And even though, yes, it was the Jurassic Park category, there's still Jurassic Park versus Jurassic World. So there's still possible different prefixes.
Yeah,
I've also seen Attack of the Clones accepted without
Right,
Star
I was also going to say the same thing about like Attack of the Clones, or if you had a Harry Potter question and someone said like Goblet of Fire, or like
or
in what
Star
movie?
Trek, like Wrath of Khan.
Right. So I don't know. I feel like there's a valid challenge here. I mean,
I think just because I know there's precedent, I say we challenge it.
Yeah, I'm also going to say we should challenge it because I don't think we've
we'll
always needed the franchise.
All right, that was the official challenge. So,
I still hope for the best.
Okay, we are back from the challenge. We have decided there has been precedent in the past in both Jurassic Park, Wizarding World, and Middle Earth, where while we know and we say Middle Earth, if somebody says an unexpected journey, we don't ask them to say The Hobbit in the same way that we wouldn't say, for a Fallen Kingdom, we would accept just Fallen Kingdom or Crimes of Grindelwald, and we don't ask people to say Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, so on and so forth. So that precedent having been set, we are going to give Jacoby the point for just the Death Cure, and it is now 11-8 as we get into the 9th question.
your penultimate question comes in the category of James Bond. James Bond. In License to Kill, Felix Leiter and Della give Bond what object as a gift?
This is a good one.
This is one of the dope ones.
I like this one and another one that's around this one that I don't want to say because that would maybe.
On
do
the
something
whole, I
wrong.
think these are all pretty oof at points. But
Oh, yeah, big time. 5, 4, 3,
just some baller
2,
ones.
1. Pens down.
We will start with Jacoby.
I said a watch.
We will go to Mark.
Hey, look at that. I also said a watch.
We'll go to Brian.
Nothing.
And Cody.
I didn't have it.
We were looking for a cigarette lighter. A cigarette lighter. Get it? Felix, lighter. Bond. Okay.
All right, guys. Final question is in the category of Planet of the Apes. How does Caesar communicate with humans for most of Rise of the Planet of the Apes? Packers are fucking tied again. It's 2020 now. What the?
I mean, it's been 2020 for 8 months. Actually, it's been 2020 for 7 years. But
That's also accurate. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
we will start with Cody Newberry.
Sign language.
We will go to Jacoby Metcroft,
Sign language.
Mark Menchaca,
Sign language.
and Brian Michaels.
Sign language.
Clean
He also
sweep.
beats
So,
the shit out of people.
this is true. At the end of round number 1, America's asses hold the lead 13 to License to Chill is 10. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which works like this. This is the wheel round brought to you by the lovely wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you're stuck with whatever you land on the second time. You can't confirm more times. You both have all 3 of your repeats and your challenges intact. Any questions as we get to round number 2?
Nope.
All right. So
we'll bring in Mr. Beller, and as I read the categories on the wheel today, they are James Bond, Marvel, DreamWorks Animation, Pixar, Planet of the Apes, Disney Animation, YA Dystopia, and Worlds of DC. So having heard those categories, asses, would you like to go first or second?
I'd prefer to go second.
I was going to say we should. I mean, I think we're in a good place for that. Great round, guys. Love a clean first round, right? No
Super easy.
No problem at all. All right, we'll go second.
Okay, so let's bring in Maggie, and this will be the spin for License to Chill. Lands on DreamWorks.
What do you
Mark, how you feel?
Phil Curry, I feel good about it.
I think we can afford a respin though, because I'm not going to be as good, and like I got Peacock, but I don't know how much more is up there. Gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I think so. There you go.
So
Yeah,
spin again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay, so this is what you are stuck with this time.
I'm glad we put that strength, Brian.
Lands on opponent's choice.
Ooh.
Asses, your options
Should have
again to
kept
give
DreamWorks.
them.
Yeah.
Your options to give them again are James Bond, Marvel, DreamWorks Animation, Pixar, Planet of the Apes, Disney Animation, YA Dystopia, and Worlds of DC.
Can we give them spinner's choice?
You
No.
could, I
No, we
guess.
cannot.
That is a
will not.
legal maneuver, Cotton.
What do you think, Jacoby?
Well, no, because we had our plan, but I don't know if our plan, because they spun away from their strength.
Yeah, but I say we still go with the plan. What do you think?
Okay, that's fine.
You want to go Pixar?
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's give them Pixar.
Good.
All right.
Probably
Better than what I
Pixar
thought it
experts,
could've
but whatever.
All
All right,
right.
so I will.
If we
go ahead
gotta
and
do
give,
it, all right.
License
Oh,
to
man.
Chill. Their
They're
questions
gonna
in the
all-
category of Pixar. All right, so your first question, License to Chill, in the category of Pixar. Why can't Hector return to the real world in Coco?
Isn't it because his picture isn't up?
His picture isn't up. He's got to get his picture put back up to go
Alright.
back.
Okay, yeah. It's because his picture isn't up. Final answer.
That's
That's
correct,
correct.
for 2 points. All right,
It's up on a gravestone, but I guess it's
your second question in Pixar. In Toy Story 4, what type of specific location does Woody meet Gabby Gabby, Duke Kaboom, and Benson in?
An antique shop.
That's what I was thinking. You sure about that?
Secondhand antiques or something, I think it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say an antique shop. Final answer.
2 points. Your third question in the category of Pixar. Which island in Riley's head stops working when she steals her mom's credit card in Inside Out?
It's Honesty Island. Honesty Island. Final answer.
Correct for 2 points.
I
Your-
think Pixar was a mistake, Jacoby.
no. I think we still got it. Don't worry.
Your
We wanted
penultimate
it.
question. Penultimate question in the category of Pixar. What nickname does Linguini give to Remy in Ratatouille?
Little chef.
So, yep, Little Chef. Final answer.
Final answer.
Correct for 2 points. And your last question in the category of Pixar. Fungus is the sidekick to which Pixar villain?
Fungus is Monsters Inc. It is what's his name? Starts with an S.
5, 4.
Want to repeat?
Repeat the question.
That is License to Chill's first repeat. Fungus is the sidekick to which Pixar villain?
Maybe it's not. It's Randall. It's Randall. Sidekick to Randall. Final answer.
Correct for 2 points and a
Fuck
clean
yeah, there we
sweep of the
go.
round. Gets License to Chill up to 20
There
to
we
America's
go.
Asses 13 as we bring back the wheel and the Big Easy for their spin at the wheel.
All right,
Make it
asses.
easy for us, could we?
Here's your spin. It's a free spin because it lands on Pixar,
We'll take it.
Fortunately, you can
Which would have gotten them all if he didn't.
and it lands on Marvel. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I feel like, I think there's better stuff on there for us.
I like to spin again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but
No, yeah, but I think there's definitely some.
Yeah, let's spin
better
again.
stuff.
All right, spinning again. This is what you are stuck with. And it lands on another free spin because it's Pixar.
Pixar was much wanted by the wheel tonight.
And it's Spinner's Choice.
Yes. All right, we needed that.
So the categories that you will still be able to choose from are James Bond, Marvel, DreamWorks, Planet of the Apes, Disney Animation, YA Dystopia, and Worlds of DC.
Pick James Bond, cowards.
Do you want to go with our plan, Jacoby?
Well, are you guys feel happy? You feel good about that?
That's what we're deciding.
That would be a lot of fun.
We're gonna take James Bond.
All right, do it, man. Let's
All
see
right.
what happens.
They're taking James Bond, Tim.
Cause sure.
I'm in danger. Okay. Here are the questions for passes. Are you guys ready?
They're playing Dollar Boomerang, patented by their manager.
All right, your first question in James Bond. Emilio Largo is the villain of which Bond film?
Brian, I believe that is Thunderball. Because he's number
Super
2.
confident in it. Take it.
Let me just think.
5.
Thunderball, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question in James Bond. How is Bond poisoned while playing at the casino?
Can we get a movie?
Did I
think
cut
you
out
cut-
at the
I think you
beginning?
cut
Oh,
out.
okay. I was going to say I said it. In Casino Royale, how is Bond poisoned while playing at the casino?
They put something in his drink.
Yes.
They put poison in his drink. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question in James Bond. Who directed Octopussy?
Okay.
I believe that's John Glenn.
That was John Glenn. Do you agree?
I agree.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question in James Bond. In Tomorrow Never Dies, Elliot Carver plans to start a war between the UK and what country?
Oh.
I believe it's China, Brian.
You just watched that more recently than me, so if you feel confident, take it.
UK.
My first inclination was China.
I think it is because he wants to blow up Beijing at the end. I think I'm going to go with China. China, final answer.
That is correct. Take a 1 point lead.
And
with
the
that
best
one.
Brosnan movie.
And your final question in James Bond. In On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Bond meets Tracy when she tries to kill herself at what type of location?
Brian, it's the ocean. I believe.
Again, that's one that you watched more recently, so.
The ocean.
I was concentrating on the Moor and the Craig, so.
Yeah, you're on more on the Craig.
Right.
So I would say the ocean, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
All right, so both teams going 10 for 10, Coho, in their rounds.
Both going clean sweeping through spinners and opponent's choice, which gives us a score of 23-20. As anything can happen as we get into round number 3, which is the betting round. The way this works is we're going to give you a category. You are going to tell us which member of your team is going to take that question and how many points you'd like to bet, between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you lose those points. You go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Whoever takes the first question cannot take the second. Their teammate will have to take in that one. When you get to the third one, you can reconfigure who takes questions 3 and 4, and you can confer on the fifth and final question only. Sudden death is available should we get there. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
My boys just swept Bond.
Yeah. I don't even care what happens after that. Like, after this is fine.
Right? We didn't watch them for nothing. All right.
Not watch them for nothing. Oh, wait. So what are we doing? We have to pick something? Are we just
Your category is what?
Your first category, round number 3, is Disney animation. Disney animation.
Cody?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who's feeling stronger? I feel like Jacoby. Are you feeling good about this?
I am. Yeah. Brian,
Yeah.
are you okay with me taking it?
Yeah, I mean, the next one could be something worse, but it could also be something better for me. So if you feel good with it, take it.
Points wise.
What do you think, Jacob? You're the one answering. What?
What are we up by? 3?
We're up by
We're up by
3.
three.
Yeah. So we could take like a Gryffindor, maybe a Ravenclaw.
I would like a mocha frappuccino.
Okay.
Could do a Slytherin as well. You know, it's up to you. How are
Maybe
you?
even
if
a
you're feeling
Hufflepuff.
ready,
Basically,
you
that's
know?
no help. Okay.
All right, are you guys good?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Can somebody please use the killing curse on me? Okay.
All right. So, Who is taking it for license to
Good
chill?
Skype call. It's like that.
Me.
And who is taking it for asses?
Me.
All right, Jacoby, how many points are you betting?
I went 1 point.
All right, Cody.
2.
All right, your question, Disney Animation. Which elemental spirit does Olaf name Gale in Frozen 2? I don't know. I thought my mocha frappuccino joke was funny.
Maggie thought it was funny, and she
I
never laughs at you.
I appreciate it, Maggie. Thank you.
Well, to be clear, she laughs at you, just not laughs.
She doesn't
may
laugh
need to make
with me.
some
She
points,
laughed.
Mark.
She laughed at me when she kicked my ass a couple weeks.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we will start with Cody
Wind.
and Jacoby.
Air.
Both acceptable answers. 2 points for Chill, 1 point for Asses. This is now 24-22. As Brian and Mark have to take the next question from what category, Tim?
Oh, it's a doozy of a category, Caleb. It's the DC, the regular old DC.
How you feeling about Brian?
I mean, I know Latin pretty well.
Mark, I think we go Candor,
Go for
maybe
it, go more.
Amity, possible.
Wasn't sure. Was it
No,
Sure, we can go
Divergence, I'm
erudite.
not sure. Oh,
How do
that's a
you
good.
feel,
Oh,
Mark?
this early, Erendite? Shit. That's a bold strategy. I want you to gauge how comfortable you are because I have
Yeah.
no clue. I would be awful, but you may be great. I'm so glad that I took the first one though.
But I mean, at some point, if you're betting 1, you might as well bet 2. So
Exactly.
that's kind of where we're at. So I'd say either 0 or 2, and you can pick one.
Yeah, you're either on Her Majesty's Secret Service or the Spy Who Loved Me. Decide. Go ahead.
Oh, they know our code. Damn it.
I was going to say, when they started
Andrew of the
naming,
Year right here.
All right, all right.
Brian, I'm feeling either Mordor.
I'm feeling good, so I'm going Mordor.
You going Mordor?
Are you sure you don't want to go Rivendell?
I hear Bree is real nice. this
Rivendell?
time.
All right, dude, 10 points. Let's go.
All right, we get managers. All right.
All right, we will get bets starting with Brian.
You took one.
1, okay, and Mark.
Well, as somebody in this match likes to say, fortune favors the bold.
All right, your question.
Junked.
Your question in DC for Mark and Brian. In Green Lantern, who plays Carol Ferris, Hal's lover?
Oh.
Oh, thank God.
Fortune does favor the fucking bold. Let's do this.
And for gosh
Cody
sake,
Newberry
now-
shirt coming soon.
Now available at tpublic.com/multiplex entertainment. 5, 4,
I get a cut of this, right?
3,
unfortunately not.
1. Pens down.
Thank you for your licensing. All right.
Yeah, we will start with Mark on this one.
Blake Lively.
And Brian.
Blake Lively.
Both correct. So it's 25-24 in favor of Asses.
As we get to the third
I thought I
question,
overthought it for a second.
and they get to the third question, they can redistribute who takes what on Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes.
Mark.
Want me to take that?
You want me to take it?
I think so.
Alrighty,
All right.
got it.
You're it.
Brian, I'm
just
honestly,
keep pushing.
I'm thinking Wookiee. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
Just to be a little, okay about it. Yeah. I think
I'm feeling Mace Windu.
But obviously, if you disagree, you make your
You
judgment.
shouldn't do that. That's a song.
I don't know any Jedi.
That's fine.
All right, we're good, managers?
Can't keep it going.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, Asses, who are you sending out?
Brian.
All right. And Brian, how many points you betting?
2.
All right. And Mark, how much you betting?
2.
All right. Your question, the category Planet of the Apes. Who is with George Taylor when he disappears in Beneath the Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, to say the least.
You could call this the circus because we are intense. I will see myself out. I'll see myself out.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Can I get a repeat of the question, please?
Yes, first repeat for asses.
Who is with George Taylor when he disappears in Beneath the Planet of the
Okay.
Apes?
All right, I'm good.
Now we just sit in silence.
Um,
Well, I've been banned from speaking because I made the worst. I made it
Yet-
funny.
yet you continue to speak.
You're right.
No, I'm
Just
kidding.
because you have the ability to speak does not make you intelligent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Mark
Nova.
and Brian.
Nova.
Both are correct. So
Nova.
it is 27-26
Glad you
as
took that.
Cody and Jacoby have to take the next question, which is in what category, Cody?
I am Tim, but the question is in
can
the
I pick?
category. No, you do not get to pick, Cody. Sorry. The category is Middle Earth.
What are you gonna do, Jacoby?
What question is this?
4.
4.
Okay. That's
There's
fine.
one more after this that we confer on, correct?
Yeah. Domino or Cable?
I could swing and go Deadpool.
I can't.
You do whatever you feel
Watch the
comfortable with.
Hobbit movies, Cody.
If you feel
When was
that's the
that?
move,
It's
then
not.
That's true.
I trust you.
Okay.
Who am I going? Cody? Does Cody know? I don't know if Cody knows Middle Earth. Who watches?
That's fine.
All right, we get managers.
Oh, you just write this down.
No.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's
Everybody good? Thumbs up?
I think Deadpool or Cable, but that's up to your comfort level.
Yeah,
Cable.
I should do this. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we will get bets starting with Cody.
Sorry, Mark. I can't. 0.
And
We gotta keep
Jacoby.
it close.
I also put 0.
All right, stats only. We are going to the final question. And the question for stats for Cody and Jacoby, let's see if they hate their decision to bet 0. The question is, in The Return of the King, what is the name of Smeagol's friend that he kills for the ring during the prologue of the
Oh
film?
my god.
Oh, I think I do know this. That's unfortunate.
Fun
Maybe
thing
good thing
about
that both had 0. Both look a little puzzled.
good
I
thing
don't even know
about that-
Middle Earth, and I know this one. No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Jacoby
Is it Deagle?
and Cody.
Is it Caleb?
Deagle is correct.
Eagle is correct. For no points. So it was 27-26 as we get to the final question, which you can't confer on, which is in the category of Rocky.
Of course it is.
So, Asses, you're in the lead. Would you like question 1 or question 2?
This is a total toss-up. So whatever you guys pick.
One.
Question 1.
One. All right, one.
All right. So, Chill, you'll get question 2. I'll go ahead and we'll get bets whenever y'all are ready.
Me and Mark are good.
Okay. Asses, you good?
Well, I believe that Catwoman is probably the move.
It's the
here.
smart play.
I think that's because we know what they're going to do here.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much
you
the
sure?
only thing we should be doing here. I mean,
Or they're gonna take a chance that we're gonna miss it, and then
I don't know. Yeah.
fortune favors the bold, right, Jacoby?
The what? Fortune favors the bold. But I don't know. Do you think maybe Catwoman would be the safer bet here?
Catwoman.
yeah, we can confer on it too, though. Let's just do
Sure.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's.
All right.
Catwoman, let's.
We get managers?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So, we will get bets starting with License to Chill.
2.
And Asses.
Why did the last category have to be one of their best ones? 2.
All right. So, I will give License to Chill their question, and should they hit, we'll give Asses. So,
We have 2 repeats, right?
Yes.
correct. Both teams have 2 repeats. So, License to Chill, your question, you have been forced to answer question number 2. In Rocky 2, where do Rocky and Apollo come face to face for the first time since their first fight?
I'm pretty sure it's in the hospital.
Yeah, they're both wheelchaired in. That's why my question was, I didn't know if it was an actual hospital or like behind the arena. But yeah, I'm thinking you're right. I think it's a hospital. They're both in wheelchairs. And you got lucky, punk.
5.
All right, just want to go with it?
3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hospital.
Hospital.
Final.
That is correct for 2 points.
Here we
So,
go. All right.
License to Chill up.
At least I got
one.
an answer.
Wait, we don't have a. It's not. Isn't it? I don't think so. It's not. It's inside the hospital, not outside the hospital.
No, it's not. Well, you go ahead.
I don't think so. I guess I.
They're
It was
Alright,
out
yeah.
of location. They're going to give it to him. It's not.
Alright,
Sure.
Cool. Just checking.
All right.
No treat.
Okay.
Asses, you have to hit this in order to win. If you miss, you lose.
I really wish I would have restudied Rocky.
All right. America's Asses, your question in Rocky for the win. In Creed 2, where do Rocky and Drago come face to face for the first time since their first fight?
Doesn't he stop into the restaurant?
He's at. They're at Adrian's restaurant. The restaurant.
So,
they're at
just-
Rocky's. Well, it's Rocky's restaurant.
Just say at the restaurant.
yeah. We should say at Rocky's restaurant.
Okay.
5.
At Rocky's restaurant. Final answer.
And your winner, America's Asses. 29-28, Cody. Tim, fuck, what a match. Sorry, I'm dead. I'm dead. It's fine. So,
Yeah, usually I'm confused with one Nicholas Tuig. I have not been confused.
Cody's here. Cody's always on my brain. It's fine.
Yes. No, this was a fantastic match. Went down to the wire like we thought it would. And it just came out that fortune favored the bold today in the realm of America's Asses. They went for it, and it worked out for them because they knew the answer.
Absolutely. Would you like to go ahead and proctor post-match?
Oh, sure. We will start with our unfortunate second place finishers today. Chill, if I can find Mark. There he is. Guys, you made it to the final question. You got opponent's choice. Went 10 for 10. I think you guys played a hell of a game. I know you don't like the question, Cody, but how are you guys feeling as a team?
Bummed, I would say. But I'm not mad. I mean, we did what we could. Like, we swept our round 2. We bet 2 on every category in round 3. Like, at that point, we needed to make another point up in round 1, and it just wasn't there for us. So this is not like a defeat that I can hang my head on. Like, there's nothing we could have done different besides answering one more question. Maybe switching DC and Middle Earth, he would have hit Deagle, I'm pretty sure, and I would have hit Blake Lively because it's the one thing I can tell you from that movie. But other than that, I'm not mad. I'm happy with how we played. Brian and Jacoby is a scary opponent. Like, he's so underrated. He's only lost to like top tier talent, and Brian has so much like movie knowledge that he can work his way through it. Maybe I should have fought harder on Death Cure, not correct. But you know what? What the fuck? I don't know what to do. You know what? I get to watch normal movies again. We're 2-1, and we've actually played we've scored high every game we've played. So maybe time off and entire studying, we become a scary team in the off season. I'm just mad because I wish I could have played a little bit better for Mark to be able to go one more round. But
yeah, I mean,
I'll be in the next match, that's for sure, because some like the Hall, regardless of outcome, they'll be there. So,
yeah, you guys, like you said, I don't think you guys have anything to hang your head on. Mark, how are you feeling about the match?
I think I feel pretty good, all things considered. I mean, we did really well in round 2 and again in round 3. Yeah, I mean, I still look back at that round 1 and it still bugs the hell out of me. Like, it was easily my worst performance in round 1 so far in Fandom, and that's gonna just rub me for a little bit. But I mean, it's nice fuel until we come back. But yeah, I mean, we scored 28 points and we lost. Like, it's hard to feel bad about that, but it's still,
yeah, especially when the points record's 30. We're fine with that. Also, like, I think like this just proves that we can be a team. Like, we did this for fun and like, oh, let's just shoot the shit. Let's do some matches. And then now we put up this point. So now I think we're looking forward to get back into Fandom next season. So, and 2 new categories coming that we'll hopefully try to improve on. So yeah.
And Maggie,
Maggie's a great manager.
Also, I just want to say, in whatever capacity, I can't wait to face Brian again.
Maggie, any thoughts from you before we head over to the winners?
Nothing new to say. I mean, you did all you could. You guys had an amazing round 2 and round 3, so I'm very proud of you for that. And yeah, you guys are going to come back stronger, and it just is what it is. So.
All right. Well, guys, we'll see you next season. Let's move over to the winners of today's match. America's Asses. Guys, another fantastic performance. You had the 3-point lead coming out of rounds 1 and 2. Taking Spinner's Choice, you guys clearly put your work in on Bond. How are you guys feeling about that?
We are feeling fantastic. I mean, Cody and Mark were saying, like, you know, it's hard to take a loss like that, but like, I really do want them to know like that they should not be taking this hard, because they played a fantastic game. Like, that was down to the wire. I was sweating back here. Like, yeah, I mean, Jacoby and Brian just played a fantastic match, and there was not much that someone could have done to overtake them in this one. Yeah, I'm super happy about my left and right cheek here. How you guys feeling?
Oh,
Please stop saying that.
That's a thing now. I feel great. That was awesome. That was exhilarating. After after we gave them that Pixar thing and they swept it, I was like, oh crap. But then we turned around and took their strength and we went 10 for 10 in it. Like that's I was so happy about that. I mean, that was thrilling to become Bond connoisseurs now. And then of course that final question was a Rocky question. Yeah, I was terrified of the Rocky question because I have a rocky history with Rocky, so I thought it was going to screw me again, and I'd be really poor. But then, you know, we both knew that one, and it helped us secure victory.
Well, that's the thing is, after our last match, I think both of us said, you know what? I think the next one I want to do a deep dive on is Rocky. We're going to watch the Rockies, and then we found out they're going to be our opponents. Like, oh, we're definitely getting Rocky now.
Yeah.
And then they didn't, and so I'm like, okay, we won't bother. Especially if they're getting rid of the category, we can put it off for now, and then it comes up to decide the match. But luckily, it's one of the few things I know about Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah, phenomenal match though. I mean, like Cody likes to talk about himself, like, oh, Mark's going to carry me. Cody scored more points than Mark that first round. I mean, it was a good match. I think they went full 10 points in their round 2 with opponent's choice, which we stuck with Pixar, which they clearly didn't know.
Yeah.
But we did the same thing with Bond. We didn't miss a point. We didn't miss a question in rounds 2 or 3. So
yeah.
It all comes down to the challenge, which I can see both sides of the argument, but I'd like, you know, if there's precedent, I'm going to bring it up and we're going to pitch that end of it. And it worked. And, but yeah, I would love to play them again. And of course, I'd love to play Mark again. So we'll see.
Well, we don't know who you guys have next, but we know that it's going to be one of a few teams. Just because of spoilers and stuff, I'm not going to say anything yet. I will tell you off call. But I think you guys are in the making for a great round 3 matchup. I'm very excited to see you guys come back in round 3 of the tournament. So with that, we will send it back over to Mr. Coho. Coho, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I think this is a good one. I think both teams show that they definitely deserve to be in this tournament and deserve to be the 4 and the 5 seed throughout that performance. Unfortunately, one of them had to go. I'm excited to see what that team does next season. But America's Ass is going to be a formidable semifinalist team here to look out for. But yeah, I think this was a great match for round 2 of this tournament.
All right, well, we will wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Fandom Fights. We will see you very soon with another round 2 match for License to Chill, America's Asses, Caleb and myself. This has been Fandom Fights. Bye-bye!
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Hi.